Sorry, what?
Take that! We put a hole through that gigotic Dogoo! It's crumbling. It's too soon! I thought it would work out. I didn't think I'd be defeated like this!
You'll talk now, right? So, what exactly did you do to us?
More precisely, what did you do to the dive game Uzume created?
Tell us now!
Now that all hope and dreams are lost, I don't want to go through more pain. I'll tell you everything, so don't look so scary.
Where did you learn about Uzume developing the dive game and inviting the goddesses for a playtest?
From R4.
I just happened to overhear you and that tie-wearing girl talking about it outside.
Wait, outside?
I thought if all the goddesses came to love Dogoos, maybe each nation would take steps to protect them.
This is a weird motive.
I see. So you prepared everything just in time for the playtest.
Yes. I recruited engineers with black market tech to seal memories and to write a program that would make you love us. Then, after hacking into the development environment, I rigged it to activate when the playtest began.
So as soon as we started the game, we forgot about the real world and fell madly in love with Dogoos.
So basically you turned the game into some kind of brainwashing program? That's very, very worrying.
If the goddesses fell in love with Dogoos, the love would spread throughout the nations, right? It would be a paradise for all Dogoos.
What a ridiculous notion.
Had your plan succeeded, a sister kingdom vastly different from my ideals would have emerged in Leanbox.
I was about to sacrifice myself. There might have been a chance I'd never wake up.
It's a good thing that it didn't go nuclear, huh?
Ultimately, the reason Uzume could escape the Dogoo loving by herself must have been because of the admin rights. But you couldn't completely block the program's influence, and still forgot all about the admin rights.
That makes sense.
I'm glad I set those admin rights, though I still don't remember. I'm so relieved I wasn't the mastermind behind messing everyone up.
I'm sorry for doubting you. We just didn't have enough information at the time. Hey, you apologized too.
Sorry, Uzume.
I mean, yeah, you are the one who threw suspicions on Uzume.
It's okay. It's all in the past now.
Thanks for saying that. What a relief.
So the reason we could revert from our brainwashed state is because Uzume, who holds the admin rights, called us back.
And because the malicious program targeted goddesses, it didn't affect Big Neptune.
I see. That clears up all the mysteries.
I was able to analyze my own defeat. I was just too complacent.
You sure plotted something dumb.
Oh, it was not dumb at all. It was a grand plan. Risking the survival of the Dogoo clan, relegated to the bottom of the hierarchy.
Whatever. It already failed. So there's not much to say except too bad.
Well, maybe there's a lesson to be learnt here, though. Maybe you guys should appreciate the Dogoos a bit more.
Exactly. If you really want to improve the Dogoo's status, do it in a legitimate way. Like bringing me pudding.
You're just using this as an excuse to get more pudding. We can see right through you, Nep.
Or bringing me some dojin would have also been a great idea.
Are you guys really okay with that?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't we be?
Right? I may have sent out a decree to no longer bully Dogoos within my nation.
I'll consider such activities in the future.
Why didn't you go with that kind of angle first, and then if it didn't work, resort to this kind of plan?
So what do we do with her? Return to reality and tie her up?
Well, she must have logged on from somewhere else. It'd probably be tough to arrest her in our reality.
Let's just let this one slide. There was damage, sure, but it's not like anyone got hurt.
Oh, how generous! Love to you from the Dogoos.
And again, it might be worth looking into policies to protect the Dogoos from here on out. Like, they went to this kind of length to make their voices heard kind of thing. It's like, I think it's worth looking into.
Nah, it's just too much of a hassle. And let me say this. You can come for revenge all you want, but don't you ever use dirty tricks again.
Got it. I promise.
All right, then we're good. Now, let's wrap it up for today, guys.
Oh, the logout restriction has been lifted. Yay! We can go back now.
Well then, I'll be leaving first.
All right. Once we get back, I'll fix the program and make a ton of adjustments.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I'm sure it'll end up being a great game. Keep it up. Exactly. Let's work together to perfect it.
Let's push it further than before. Oh, we should probably start saying our goodbyes to this place, too.
What does that mean, though? Drive around?
Whew. Finally, back to the real world.
We didn't even get to see the goodbyes. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so exhausted. My exhaustion is exhausted.
Yeah, you need a nap.
Hey, why don't we just rest for today and work hard tomorrow? Yeah, that sounds great. Never do today what you can do tomorrow.
I'm usually the one to scold you for that carefree attitude, but this time, I wholeheartedly agree.
The game isn't going anywhere. It's best to get a good night's sleep and rest.
Uzume, try to calm your excitement and go to bed early tonight.
You're right. We might not be physically tired since we weren't moving our bodies much, but our minds sure are.
Yeah, I have that quite a bit. Just very much like I need to just sleep. I do sometimes have it the other way around as well, where it's like physically tired, but my mind's just racing.
Plus, we're supposed to get rid of Dogoos in the game. I need a break. If I ever see another Dogoo face again, it'd be too soon.
Whoa!
Exactly. Just thinking about it is maxing out my stress.
Again, you guys should learn from what happened here and maybe make sure the Dogoos are looked after? No?
Okay, I'll listen to everyone today.
Good! Now that that's settled, I guess I'll say goodbye. Nepgear is probably waiting for me.
Wait, Neptune. We're leaving too. Let's walk at least part of the way together.
Good luck with the readjustments. I'm looking forward to it.
When it's completed, please consider releasing it in Leanbox as well. Farewell!
I never expected to be so troubled by Dogoos.
They tried really hard to improve their social standing in their own Dogoo way, even if the way they went about it was questionable.
Yeah, again, learn from that.
Well, at least now we kinda understand where the Dogoos are coming from. It's been a good learning experience.
And what are you gonna do now you've learnt this? That's what I want to know.
As long as I remember this little adventure, maybe I'll go a little easier on him.
That's it?
I can get behind that, but it still won't stop me from punching them.
What?
Now I'm starting to get hungry. Big Nepsy, let's grab something to eat.
Yeah! Let's eat lots of delicious food and build up energy for tomorrow.
I was thinking like, Dogoo-only areas or making sure some of like what are normally the dungeons aren't available to public access. It's a Dogoo sanctuary almost, but alright.
That's the spirit. Let's go!
But what about the Dogoos? That was it. That is a very, very short game. It has at least some replayability though. I do feel like I'm falling on what I pointed out. When was that? Like 2 parts ago? Just the idea of I would have liked it if they spaced it out a bit more. Like introduced a new mechanic and then you use that mechanic for say the next 3 battles. Like that would have been more interesting, but there was times where it's like, right, you've learnt that mechanic, moving on to the next mechanic in the next battle. It's like, well, give me time to get used to that and see how I could use that, and maybe have like a almost boss battle at the end to then use that as a way to defeat the boss. There was a lot of good ideas in this, and it was fun. It just feels rushed. The story especially felt very, very rushed. Not a lot of humor in this at all, really, compared to like what we've had previously in other Neptunias. Felt a bit lacking in that department, story and humor-wise. They were honestly some of the best bits about the Neptunia series, those aspects, and it's just kind of lacking. I do like the way they're doing the credits here, though. I do like that with that bit at the bottom, and Uzume just riding along there at the top. Wait, can I actually do stuff? Ah, that'd have been funny if I could move her backwards and forwards. Just a little bit of gameplay in the actual credits would have been good. Would have been good. I was worried about this game coming from the previous game, the Maker one, because the bike controls in that were not good. Whereas here, nah, it felt fun. Definitely a fun game. Definitely a fun game. I think that's probably how I'd fall down in it. Fun game, too short, narrative not explored. I think that's probably how I'd sum that up. Definitely the too short, though. Definitely too short. Because it's, what, like 3.5 hours to 4 hours? I mean, you've got the battles you can go back to and unlock a few more things here and there, but doesn't seem to give you too much, and they're fairly easy as well. Yeah, easy. It's an easy game as well. Yeah, it's a bit too easy. Wanted some difficulty there. I only lost once. That's because I didn't understand the mechanic we had. Oh. Okay, so no post-credits or anything then. Huh. Yeah. Too short. Too short is how I feel on that. It's still fun, but too short. That's what I feel about this game. So anyway, suppose we're done then? Just didn't expect it to be done so quickly. But, so, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you around in the future, probably with some more Neptunia here and there, or maybe with Like a Dragon that's going out. We got Trails from Daybreak 2 going out at the moment, the demo. We'll eventually get to the actual game, which is on February 14th. We've got plans for the future on the channel, haven't we? We've got plans. We've got the Majima game coming up as well. That's why we're making our way through Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. At the moment, we're making our way through that for that purpose. So, we got plans here and there. And, yeah, again, I'm just shocked by how short it is. Fun game, but short. And obviously, once again, housekeeping-wise, I will like to thank Reef Entertainment for sending me a code for this game. But obviously, as you know, thoughts and opinions were my own, and like I said, fun, but short. Too short. Like, short can be good, but too short is how I feel. Far too short. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see you around in the future. Ta-da for now.